Hello, I'm Lila di Vento, and today I'm here with Sunbeam, and we are going to be talking about education. I grew up with two parents who were school teachers, and from a very young age, I was like, this isn't right. Like, I went to public school and I was punished for talking too much. And, I just could feel in my bones from a very young age that there was something better. This wasn't it for me, public education. And also, I am a mother of two daughters, and we are currently traveling the world. We're global nomads. We've been doing this for 2 years. We left the United States in 2024, and we are world schooling, unschooling, free schooling, soul schooling, which just means living life and letting my daughters follow their passions, follow their interests, follow their excitement, and really be free to be themselves and to not be constrained by somebody else's ideas of who they need to be or what they need to do. And I feel like these conversations about education, what is education? What's the purpose of what we've been presented as education? And also what's better? Like what could we be doing better for creating humans who are connected to their bodies, connected to their hearts, connected to their souls, connected to their passion, because modern industrial compulsory schooling is not built for thriving. Like, I think if we step back and look at the modern school system, we can see very clearly it wasn't created for thriving. It was created for other reasons. And it's important to really look at that. So this is one of my passions and something that I'm living. I'm living this exploration of what's right and what's possible and how do we create thriving humans.
Mm. What I would love to add to that, yes, the school system has been designed the way it is
Mhm.
about 100 years ago,
Mhm.
and at least in my country, Germany, based on military schools. And the idea was never to have thriving humans, but functioning humans, people who
Functioning
fit into the
how? Yeah.
system.
Yeah.
Yeah, functioning in the system that is designed, yeah, to have wheels
Mhm.
and how to say, like, yeah, working bees that just do what they're told for the most part.
Mhm.
And especially before I talk about my own background, especially right now, I feel with AI and robotization and all that, all the, sorry for the words, but slave jobs, all the I just execute what someone else told me. AI does it better, robots do it better.
Mhm.
And for the most part, there's many humans who don't even enjoy these kind of activities anyway.
Mhm.
So it's just the rift between what is presented in schools, the way they operate, and the subconscious programming that is happening there, which we're going to talk about in another video, which is something I'm really excited about, that is so far away from what is actually serving the society. So
Mhm.
back in the day, it's still fucked up. It's still not great, but at least the way the school system was designed, which it still is pretty much in the same functioning, was supporting the system the way it was set up.
Mhm. Mhm.
Right now, it's not just an inconvenience or a luxury, but it's literally counterproductive because we need people who are authentic. We need kids coming out of school who know themselves better and who don't forget who they are because they are
Mhm.
all molded into the same ideal person that no one actually resonates with in the first place, right?
Yeah.
So that's my motivation of doing these videos together
Mhm.
and about my own background. So I have a master's of education. I actually studied in the system in Germany for 6 years to become a teacher for music and mathematics.
Mhm.
My granddad was a teacher as well, and I've never actually entered school system as a paid teacher. So I've done internships as part of my studies, and they
Mhm.
were so disgusting for me. I think I
Mhm.
can talk about
Can
that on
you?
some other
Yeah.
point,
Okay.
or
Yeah. I
maybe
love that
now.
story.
You
Yeah.
think
Let's
it's
just do it now because that is like such an
no?
important piece.
So one key moment, there was a lot of things building up to that, but like one scene that I just have vivid in my
Mhm.
memory when I was in my last year of studying. So I had quite some experience already teaching different things in different settings, and I was always teaching privately. I was always a private math tutor as a side hustle, and I always loved that because I had a very
Mm.
casual relationship with my students, and they got it that I'm there to help them, and it was just more like a friendly connection and me helping them, right?
Mhm.
And there was no authority hierarchy and stuff like that that I would impose on them,
Mhm.
and that they call me Mr. So and so. They would just call me by my name,
Mhm.
and so in this internship, I was actually doing music classes.
Mhm.
And as it is, when you do music with students, then it gets a little bit louder and they might get excited because it's actually something joyful, not like
Yeah.
mathematics, right? And so the teacher that was my mentor at the time, and who was not just the mentor for the school, but for the whole district, so about like 100 schools that were under his domain. And he took me aside and said, okay, look, this was not a good lesson. They were way too loud. You need
Mm.
to shame them more. That's literally what he said. You need to shame them more. I'm quoting him. And I was like, are you serious right now? He was like end 50s at that time.
Huh?
So like, yeah, yeah, you need to assert your dominance like from the start. Otherwise they're just like messing with you. And I was like, geez, like, okay, this is like, I was looking at him. I didn't even say something back because I was like,
Mm.
okay, I could tell you my opinion right now, but I don't think this is
Mm.
just such a rift between my idea of what a healthy human being is and what
Mm.
you are doing here. So I saved my breath and I just made a choice for myself, like, hey, I'm out of here. I'm never gonna enter the system. I'm gonna get my
Mm.
degree just so, I finish it,
Yeah.
but I'm not gonna work in the system ever. And I've
Mhm.
kept that promise. I've never been an employee, especially not in the governmental system in Germany. I've always done my own thing since I left university, and yeah, have quite some critical view, let's say, on the school system.
Yeah, and again, I think we're in a time where we're being called to look at all of the systems and the way our world is currently structured, which is based on shame, fear, domination, control,
Mhm.
exploitation, like all of these things that are again not the highest expression of humanity, and we can do better. And so
Yeah.
yeah, I want to have these conversations with you to explore. Like, how can we do better? Like, what could be possible if we let ourselves get out of the fear of survival? Because that's what I see most people who go to be teachers. Like, that's a
Mhm.
secure, stable job. You know, you have a paycheck, you have your pension, you have your health insurance, so you will survive. And even I don't know any teachers that really love the system because it's not a happy, healthy, fun, joyful, playful system for anybody. And then yeah, so much of our lives are based on this fear of survival. So like what's possible
Yeah.
when we let go of that fear and when we take a stand for like this doesn't feel right. I don't like this. I don't want to have to dominate people. I don't want hierarchies. I don't want shame
Mhm.
used like weaponized against children or anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you're sitting on a branch of a tree,
Mhm.
it's very, like if you use that metaphor, it's very
Mm.
unlikely that you're gonna saw that branch off, right? So the people who would have to change the system are benefiting from it and
Yeah.
feel their sense of security and safety in
Yeah.
their employee job in the government
Yeah.
usually by supporting a system that's fucked up, right? So
Mhm.
it's not gonna change from the inside in that sense, right? So it
Yeah.
needs other forces from outside to mirror, like, hey guys, this is not okay, and it's not helping anyway. We need to change this. So I'm really
Yeah.
excited for the next couple of videos for everybody who's watching. Stay tuned, and let's go to the next one.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.